My fellow Americans, I'm Robert Morrison. I'm the Liberty Party candidate for President of the United States. We of the Liberty Party want this nation to return to the moon. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy pledged that we would achieve the first landing on the moon within that decade. He promised to send a man to the moon and return him safely before the year 1970. John F. Kennedy never lived to see his great goal achieved, but we did achieve it. We astonished the world by landing astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the surface of the moon. They placed our American flag there, and there it remains. The Eagle is the name we gave to the lunar landing craft, and that night in 1969, we kept President Kennedy's great promise, and someone placed a wreath on his grave at Arlington National Cemetery with this message: "The Eagle has landed." A man who made me his friend, Dr. Ralph David Abernathy, first led a protest march to Cape Kennedy. He said we were spending too much money on the Apollo project to land a man on the moon. But when he arrived there, Dr. Abernathy was welcomed and honored. Instead of a protest, Dr. Abernathy led his followers in a prayer vigil. Those black Christians prayed for the safe return of our astronauts. God bless them all for that. We need to return to the moon. President Kennedy knew that the Apollo project would focus America's scientific, engineering, and yes, political, economic, and social efforts. It would give us a national goal that would bring all Americans together, and so it did. Today, we need to return to the moon. We need to find ways to convert energy. We need to electrify the world. And we should name our first new lunar lander Franklin. We can work with the free nation members of the United Nations. We can do this to address the concerns about climate change by relying on renewable sources of power. America can lead this effort. We can appeal to free nations to outdistance tyrannies. Tyrants use their petroleum resources to pollute the earth and to oppress their own people. They threaten their neighbors. Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring the moon. We need to follow John F. Kennedy's inspiring leadership, and we need to reject the blinkered view of Richard Nixon that closed it all down. We of the Liberty Party hope to make this election about grand themes and greater dreams. We ask for your help and God's. I'm Robert Morrison, and thanks for listening.